to ask you a few questions.
Oh, okay.
Are you a resident here?
I'm the landlady.
Were you the one who discovered the body?
Yes, yeah.
What made you go into that apartment?
Usually she pays the bills on time, but she was really late this last time, and I just thought I would check on her to see if she's okay, because she's a really good girl. She's a good girl, but she didn't pay, so I went to go see if she was okay. But the door was open, and I went in, and I called her, but she didn't come. So I looked around, and she was in the bathtub. So I called you.
Okay, that'll do for now.
Matt, look it up. Do you think I can get a ride with you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So what do you think about the case?
I think we need to find out more about, what's his name on the driver's license?
Stefano?
Stefano.
Do you feel like working in the morning?
I don't know, I've had a rough week.
I'll get the guys to look at his license.
I appreciate it. So how are things with you and, what's his name?
We broke up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't suppose you have the time.
It's about 10.
Snap, crackle, pop. All my children's done in 10 minutes.
Oh,
There's no way I'm gonna get home in time to finish it.
it's left, man. Excuse me, sir, are you, Stefano Mannering?
Who's asking?
Samantha Thomas from Oklahoma Police Department.
Alright.
Do you know this girl?
No, never seen her in my life.
Okay, I have a couple questions to ask you.
Sorry, I don't have time for questions.
How are you gonna drive without your license?
How do you know I don't have my license?
Do I have your wallet? Do you have any kind of alibi for that night?
About a week ago I was at the Phoenix.
Is that where you met this girl?
Well, I met her about 11 o'clock at the Phoenix Club, and then she came back to my place.
Yeah?
I don't really remember much after that.
What happened?
She slipped something into my drink and stole all my stuff. That's
Was that the last time you saw this girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so, thanks for your help. Have a good day, but you'll have to pick up your wallet and your license at the police department because we do have some more questions for you. Feel free to come by anytime, but we will deal with your license then.
Alright. Alright, see you later.
Hey, Valley. How's it going?
Not so good, Claire.
You're pretty stressed out. What's wrong?
We opened up a new, murder case this morning.
Shit, really?
Yeah, we found a girl in her apartment, face up in the tub.
How old?
Early 20s. The only lead we got to isn't very good.
Shit.
How about that? How are things going with you and your boyfriend?
Yeah, it's going good, I guess. Like, you know, rough around the edges, but I won't really complain that much. Whew. Anyways, what can I get you? Anything else?
Give me the biggest, strongest thing you got.
Alright.
The victim's name was Monica Lembowski. That was her most common name. She had passports from different countries all over the world. England, France, Macedonia. Funny thing is, in each identification card, she looked a little different. Age, location, names. In her purse there was a bottle of Advil. But there wasn't any Advil in the bottle. There were sleeping pills. Why would she have those?
I'm guessing to subdue men and rob them,
So we've got a man-eater on our hands.
basically.
What makes you say that?
Well, I got in contact with the guy from the driver's license. I asked him a few questions, and he knows her. She basically drugged him at a club and took his wallet and his cash and all that.
Good old-fashioned D&M.
D&M?
Drugged and mugged.
So is this hers?
The phone? Yes,
Yeah.
this is hers. I was looking through the call history and I found a Sarah Lembowski.
Isn't that her last name?
And her only relative still living in town.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to get in touch with her. Okay, I'm gonna go out and try to find the sister now.
Oh. Hello?
Hi, are you Sarah Lembowski?
Yes.
I'm Detective O'Malley. I have a few questions to ask you about the murder of your sister Monica.
Yeah, come in.
Alright, come in. Would you like anything to drink?
Drink? No, not for me. My deepest condolences for your sister, but we would appreciate any help you can give us during this investigation.
I'll do my best.
First, I need to know if she had any medical problems in the past that I should be aware of.
No.
No. What was your relationship to your sister personally?
It wasn't a very good relationship that we had, and so we learned to cope with it by not talking to each other. And it's been a while since.
Could you tell me if she had any enemies?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Except this one time. She called me at 3 in the morning. I was very disoriented. And when she called, it was very staticky, and I didn't recognize it was her. And it sounded like she was crying and sobbing and asking for help from me. Like, I thought it was a prank until after a while I realized it was her, and then it cut out. And then I tried calling her back, but she didn't pick up, and I haven't talked to her since.
Can you think of any reason why anybody would do this to her?
Not really. I mean, well, she was a troublesome kid, and my parents practically revolved around her. I was non-existent. So, I can't really help you.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Yes.
And I am very sorry for your sister.
Thank you.
Have a good night, miss.
Thank you. You too.
Evening, Sam.